All right, so Democrats suck as me. There was a lot to choose from, and there's a lot of stuff that's related to the Gaza situation, but since we're going to be talking about a lot of those things anyway in the rest of the show, I figured I'd go with something that I actually wrote about last week.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a story that kind of has appeared in the news, but just hasn't gotten a lot of purchase, I guess, in the press for some reason. But I think it's a major story. So CNN did a story. Biden team may partner with private firms to monitor extremist chatter online.
What could go wrong?
And so then if you read the story, and it starts off like this: the Biden administration is considering using outside firms to track extremist chatter by Americans online, an effort that would expand the government's ability to gather intelligence, but could draw criticism over surveillance of U.S. citizens. The Department of Homeland Security is limited in how it can monitor citizens online without justification, and is banned from activities like assuming false identities to gain access to private messaging apps used by extremist groups such as the Proud Boys or the Oath Keepers. Instead, federal authorities can only browse through unprotected information on social media sites like Twitter and Facebook, and other open online platforms. A source familiar with the effort said it is not about decrypting data, but rather using outside entities to legally access these private groups to gather large amounts of information that could help DHS identify key narratives as they emerge. The plan being discussed inside DHS, according to multiple sources, would in effect allow the department to circumvent those limits. The thing that's amazing about this to me is that sort of liberal America fought for ages to not have stuff like this happen, right? Like, so the landmark cases like Map v. Ohio were drawing clear rules about how you gather evidence. Like, the government's not allowed to introduce evidence that it got illegally, right?
Right.
So you can't
Poison fruit. What is it?
yeah, fruit of the poison
Fruit of
tree,
the poison tree.
right?
Yeah.
Like you can't hire a private investigator to go through somebody's window.